Indecision. Not being able to make up your mind, not being able to take action, not being able to get the job done. That's what we're talking about today, Everyday KT number 333. So, first and foremost, change of venue. Got it set up down in my basement instead of the garage because it's cold. And it's going to get colder. So, instead of having the cold, you might hear some things because right there is the ceiling, right here. And that's the floor for upstairs. Kids' rooms are right up here. So, indecision. Indecision sucks because it's paralyzing and it prevents people from succeeding. It prevents people from getting the job done. It is a choice that you either really don't want to make or you feel unable to make. You feel like you don't know enough, you're not smart enough, you're not good enough. Something is preventing you from actually making that decision and taking the action one way or the other. There's always two ways, and regardless of what you see in here, you always have a choice. You just might not like the choices you have to make, the options you have. Sometimes every option sucks. It's just a fact of life. You always can't have the most awesome, the best, the greatest choices available. Sometimes every choice sucks. You just got to figure out which one sucks the least. So, how to avoid this? It's very simple. How to avoid indecision? It's educate yourself as to what you're doing. And don't be afraid of the results. Don't be afraid of making a choice, following through with it, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. You never know. Do me a favor, somebody, if it's loud down here, if you hear something, let me know. If it's something besides me talking. So you're going to be afraid. A lot of people are afraid to make choices because they don't want to deal with the results. They don't want to deal with the repercussions. They don't want to deal with what happens after they follow through with that decision. Well, guess what? You got two choices. Get off your ass and do something or not. Which one are you going to do? You either sit on the couch and do nothing, or you get off your ass and do something awesome. Even that is a choice. You're making a concerted choice to not do anything. Well, it's a choice. You got to deal with that. So, do yourself a favor. Stop worrying about it. You have a choice ahead of you. I've got a choice. Which volume am I reading tonight? I don't know yet. Because if I'm lucky, some of you will make that choice. But I might make that myself. It's a choice. You have to make it. People make them every single day. And those who don't are the ones you see miserable. Because they're not choosing to go out and do awesome things and be a happy person. They're choosing to sit on their ass and wait for somebody else to come rescue them. That doesn't happen. This is not a fairy tale. This is real life. So do yourself a favor. Stop worrying about the consequences of your actions. Because if you make the right choices, you're not going to have to worry about it because they're going to be good consequences. If you make crappy choices, well, then yeah, you should worry because you're going to have crappy results. But do your best to make the most informed, most educated, and best choice you can based on what you have available. And go kick some ass. Go do something awesome. Go be amazing. Start that new company. Ask that person out on a date. Wear your kilt for the first time. Whatever it is, go out there and do these things. And be an awesome, kick-ass person. And then succeed. So, with that, I'm going to shuffle the deck of Kiltology. Nope, I have no idea which one is which. And we'll go this one, which is Volume 2. Hey! It's Kiltology. It's on Amazon. Go buy a copy. And, here we go right here. So we're talking about decisions, making decisions, and accepting responsibility for the results of that decision. And Kiltology number 349 addresses that exactly. It's called blame. Blame is used when someone would rather just complain and avoid responsibility instead of figuring out what the problem is and trying to correct it. So, based on that, blame is bullshit, lame-ass, moronic excuses. B-L-A-M-E. It is in your best interest not to blame a Kiltie for much that they're not obviously responsible for. It will most likely not be good for you. Placing blame on someone else for your own mistakes is bad. Finding a scapegoat for something that you did is bad. You don't want to do that because karma is a bitch. It will come back and get you. You throw enough good out there, good will happen to you. If you're throwing bad out there, have fun, man. I don't want to be around you. Because it will come full circle and it will not be fun. So, everybody go out there. Stop paralyzing yourself with indecision and an inability to make a choice. And look at yourself and say, you know what, I'm going to go kick some ass. Do something awesome. And have one hell of a good day. You know, it's Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. I've got to fix my truck again because something else broke. But it happens. So you guys go out there, have an awesome night, and I will see you tomorrow. Be strong. Put a kilt on.